This is going to be a setup for isometrics for finger extension. Finger extension is when our finger is lifting up this way towards the back of the hand here. And our goal is to think about this joint is the joint that we're trying to move, right where you'd make a fist, that joint there. So as we lift the finger up into extension, we want the sensation to be on the closing side here, which is going to be close to the joint. We want a sensation of stiffness running across this tendon on the back of the hand and up into the forearm. So if that's not a strong sense for you, if you would lift our finger into extension and we see the tip of the finger curving up, or we feel the effort more in the middle of this knuckle here rather than the back of the hand and the stiffness of tension here, we want to try to change that strategy so when we lift our finger, we have much more drive and sense of effort on the back of the hand to pull the finger up from this joint specifically. So the basic setup here is that we want to try to lift our finger up, but not lift the palm off of the surface here. Once we have this up, we can take our other hand and push gently right on the far side of the joint to push down and try to cue a sensation of stiffness and effort on the back of the hand. Up into the forearm towards the elbow is okay as well. And then we just want to push hard enough to feel that resistance of the finger trying to fight to stay up. We don't want to push really hard, and we don't want to push so hard that the finger has to go down, but you can move up and down a little bit to see if you can find the exact place that maybe feels that sensation a little more strongly. Once you find that, you want to hold it at just a low or medium effort for at first 20 or 30 seconds is just fine. Over time, you can work that up to about a minute. Doing that 3 times every day is a way to start getting more sense for feeling the effort to lift the finger from the proper tissues that we want to actually pull this finger into extension. If we can't really feel that very well, all of these positions are in neutral or higher. So if we don't have a good sense for finger extension, that might be hard to find that sensation. So what we can do is bring in some sort of a prop, and this will position our hand a little bit higher. And now what we can see is that our finger is now not in neutral, but actually below neutral. That allows this tissue on the back of the hand here to be a little bit longer. And when tissue is longer, it's easier to find a muscular contraction. So if you can't find it just with the hand flat on the table, then you can use a little prop here like a book or any other type of item that would lift your hand up a little bit. Now from here, when you go to lift your finger up, just block it immediately and try to lift the finger up and make these 2 fingers fight each other. And the idea here would be to sit here and take 6 or 10 seconds to try to find that sensation lightly. You don't want to put a lot of effort into this, and see if you can find more of a muscular sensation of stiffness or muscular effort running on the back of the hand and less in the finger itself. Again, once you find that sensation, you want to sit on it gently. Try not to have the effort go up or down, just one constant steady effort for up to 20 to 30 seconds at first, and over time up to about a minute. And that should start telling your body how to actually feel that sensation. After a few rounds of that, what you can do is just do some lifts and try to practice. Am I able to feel this effort coming from here, or is it still coming from the finger? So we can just go up and down, maybe 8 or 10 times slowly. And the goal is in your brain to feel this effort more on this side of the joint than in the finger itself. So we would just do a practice round of these, up and down, trying to feel the sensation that we were just trying to get familiar with.